Hello. My next book review, I recorded it a couple of days ago, and then I was all blurry. Which the audio was great, but the video was not great, so I'm doing this again. My next book, it's an amazing story, a true life story, Prayers for Bobby by Leroy Aarons. This is the heartbreaking story of Bobby Griffiths, who realized he was gay when he was about 15. His parents discovered that he was gay, and his mother, Mary Griffiths, well, she was very evangelically Christian and a bit of a truck driver kind of mom, like a tough mom. And she bombarded him with leaflets and literature to prove that being gay was wrong, he was wrong. And, well, it's no spoiler alert, but he finally agreed with her that he was wrong and he shouldn't live. So he jumped off an overpass and was killed by an 18-wheeler truck. This book is Mary's journey. Bobby kept a journal all through this, so you can see they've included his journal. They've also included Mary's journey. For 6 months after Bobby's death, she quit her job. She didn't leave the kitchen. She sat at the kitchen table and read the Bible over and over and over. And then she came to some very interesting realizations. And I'm not going to spoil it. I'll leave it for you to read. It's a heartbreaking story, but it's also very encouraging to see her growth from darkness to light, and how she became a PFLAG, that's Parents and Friends of Lesbians and Gays. She became a PFLAG mom, and she started protesting at churches that did anything that was anti-gay. I'd read this book. It came out in 95. I bought it as soon as it came out because I'd read about it coming out and wanted to read the story. At the Gala Festival that I mentioned in some other book reviews, that's the Gay and Lesbian Choral Association, at their festival in 1996, after the closing ceremonies, I was standing on a balcony just sort of thrilled with that wonderful week. And when I turned around, who was next to me? Mary Griffiths, Mrs. Griffiths. She was there for the premiere of a choral work honoring her son. And we had a wonderful chance to chat. I thanked her for writing this book and for being willing to lay it all out there. The good that eventually came, but the bad on the way. And she didn't spare any punches. And that's very courageous. So we talked for a while. Sweet, what a sweet woman. And she said, then she told me that they were looking at some movie deals for this book. And I said, really? How exciting. And she said, yes, but they're wondering who to get to play me. Well, this was 1996, so going back a bit. I looked at her and I said, oh, Roseanne Barr. She's the truck driver. She is a comedian, but she would be perfect to play you. I said, she doesn't look like you, but she's got that same sort of spirit and energy. And Mrs. Griffith said, oh, excuse me a minute. She went over and spoke to her book agent who was with her. And then came back and we chatted some more. I was really excited when the movie did come out. You can watch it. It is available, Prayers for Bobby, starring the amazing Sigourney Weaver. It's very true to the book. Sigourney does of course, no surprise, an amazing job playing Mary Griffiths. But Prayers for Bobby by Leroy Aarons. If you know anyone who is dealing with an evangelical Bible thumping mom, read this book. When you read and you get to the conclusions that Mary realized after 6 months of reading the Bible cover to cover over and over and over, it will help. Take care. Have a great day.